Hi everyone, we're going to sketch and find the area bounded by the graph given y equals x sine of x and the x-axis. So basically, let's set this up. We have, for our system, we have y equals x sine of x. And also when y is 0, we're going to have x sine of x equals 0. So solving for that, we get x equals 0, pi, and 2 pi. All right, so if we graph this, we're going to look at from 0 to pi. So this would look like this. And from pi to 2 pi, and I'm just doing a little sketch here like this. And we're also bounded by the x-axis. So the area we're looking for is this area plus this area. All right. And notice that this area is above the x-axis, so it's going to be positive. This area is below the axis, so it'll be negative. For example, we would write this as our area equals the integral from 0 to pi of x sine of x dx, and then minus, because it's this area is below, it's from pi to 2 pi of x sine of x dx. All right, so basically both of these are the same except for our limits here. So we need to integrate x sine of x. So let's do that. We're going to use integration by parts, and I'm going to go ahead and write this as our area is going to equal the integral from 0 to pi x sine of x dx minus the integral of pi to 2 pi x sine of x dx. So when you use integration by parts, we're going to let u equal x. So du equals dx. And we're going to let our dv equals sine of x dx. So our v is going to equal negative cosine of x. And I'm just using this formula here now and going to write this out as this integral. And I'm going to do it just as the integral, indefinite integral. So I'm going to take away the limits here. And we're just going to write this as x sine of x dx. All right, so this is going to equal x times negative cosine of x minus the integral of negative cosine of x dx. All right, this is going to equal negative x cosine of x, and two negatives here make a positive, so plus the integral of cosine of x dx. So finally, your answer is going to be equal to negative x cosine of x plus sine of x. And then if it's indefinite, you would put that plus c. So let's go ahead and evaluate that. So we're going to have our area equals, we're going to have negative x cosine of x plus sine of x. We're evaluating this from 0 to pi minus, and the second piece we had negative x cosine of x plus sine of x, and this is from pi to 2 pi. All right, so let's substitute everything in. Let's see. For the pi, we're going to get negative pi cosine of pi plus sine of pi. Now the 0 is just going to zero both of those out. So that's just going to be minus 0. All right, and then we're going to have minus, and for this piece, here we're going to have negative 2 pi cosine of 2 pi plus sine of 2 pi. All right. Then we're going to have plus negative pi cosine of pi plus sine of pi, because we'd have two negatives here when you subtract for that one. All right, let's see what we can do. Sine of pi is just 0, so we get pi cosine of pi is negative 1. So that's going to give you pi minus 0, because that's 0. And then we're going to have plus cosine of 2 pi is just 1. Then we have two negatives, so that's plus 2 pi. This is 0. And this is a negative 1. So that's going to be another plus pi. So when you add all the pi's up, you get 4 pi. And that is your final answer. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.